All right, Kortney finished up the Yellowjacket Fall Invitational today, claiming medalist honors with a 147 over your 2 rounds. This is your first home tournament that counted for you in your college career. What were your thoughts playing through the 2 rounds these last 2 days?
Yeah, it was definitely nice to be back in Billings and playing, and just being on a course that we've played on multiple times. It's kind of nice that you know what shots you're going to be hitting and stuff. So.
You've had an impact immediately your first season with the Yellowjackets. You've been very busy this fall, a lot of traveling. What have some of the tournaments been like, and how tough has it been to adapt to the college life in your first semester at MSU Billings?
Just mainly, I feel like getting used to balancing the school and the traveling. We've been on the road 4 days out of the week every week, so just learning how to do that has been kind of tough, but it's definitely been fun.
What are some of the main things golf-wise that you've learned so far being in this program that you've been able to apply to your game already?
Definitely just course management. I think our whole team has worked on being better at managing our shots and stuff, so that has definitely helped our out. So.
Your team has had a couple of hole-in-ones this season, one on the men's side, one on the women's, and yesterday you almost had one yourself.
Yes.
I hear you hit the pin. Could you talk about that hole, that tee shot, and what was going through your mind?
Really, I was just trying to get it close. I was thinking birdie because it was a short par 3, and after I hit it, I thought it could be pretty good, but I didn't think it was going to be that close. So.
And now with a fall season under your belt, what are some goals for the off season? What are your hopes when you start up again in the spring?
Just to keep it rolling in the spring whenever we get going. Practice as much as we can this winter and just keep it going.
Yellowjacket women have been on the road quite a bit this fall, but finally getting to play at home, and they made the most of it, winning the Yellowjacket Fall Invite. Top 5 finishers at the event. Coach, your thoughts on your women's performance these last couple days?
Our women played fantastic. They've played really well all fall. I'm very pleased with really this tournament and the tournaments previous to this. We have an extremely young group. We had 3 freshmen in our top 5. We've had 4 different lineups in 5 tournaments through 6 girls, and they're all competing, and they're all a vital part of our program. And we're taking different scores on the 5-count 4 every week as well. And so we shot 308, I think, the first day, and 311 today, and really that's what I was basing this tournament on. It wasn't whether we come in and we play well and we finish first or second. It's are we going to do the things that we need to do to continue to get better for the long term. And we've came out the last 2 days, played really well. Kortney McNeil really carried us, as she's done all fall, followed by a few of her teammates, and her teammates. The nice thing is, you know, with the different lineups and the different people helping, it's somebody different every day. And not too often do you get that adversity to be able to have that.
And you have 3 key returners on your team. Your thoughts on how Bailey Dexter, Haley Shackelford, and Sammy Walter have sort of set the table for the newcomers?
Yeah, Bailey and Sammy have played well this week. Bailey's played well all year. She's really made some big steps from last season to this season, and I only see her getting better and better as the year goes out and her college career plays out. Haley Shackelford, I was really pleased with the last couple tournaments. She really stepped up and showed her leadership and started hitting the ball very well. Gained a lot of confidence, and it showed. I think she placed second in this tournament, and she played really well in St. George, where we just played at the beginning of the week. So I'm absolutely tickled with the way our women have played. It's by far the most talent we've had, and probably the best cohesiveness as an entire group we've had in a long time, if not ever. And it's nice to be able to sit back and watch it all develop and see how they do.
All 3 of your newcomers have had an impact. Kortney McNeil and Anna DeMars each already earning GNAC Golfer of the Week, and Shaylin Hafer fitting in as well. She's already hit a hole-in-1 in her first collegiate season. Your thoughts on those 3 as a group?
Yeah, those 3 have really played well. As coaches, you dream of bringing in a recruiting class that just has a vital impact, and I would have never thought that all 3 would play in our top 5 and do as well as they have. Kortney McNeil is just a dynamite player that is only going to get better, and she's been extremely consistent. Her scoring average in the Division II NCAA is probably top 10, top 15 in the country. She's ranked very high right now. Those players don't come along very often, and to be able to get one, and to get one that is a good person and does well academically, is just, you know, very, very pleased with that. Shaylin Hafers came in. She's played really well. She hit the hole-in-one, which that's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, especially in a collegiate event, and just a great person. And then Anna DeMars has come in and really surprised me. I knew she was a good player, but she worked hard over the summer and gained a lot of confidence and is hitting the ball better than anyone in a long time that I've seen, and is long off the tee, which sets her up for a lot of opportunities for birdies. And she's just playing at an all-time high right now and rolling with it and running. And so to have those three come in and impact the team the way that they have is really a large part of the success, in large part on why we have been successful and why I think we're going to do well in the spring and give it a good run at the end of the year and for either a conference title, an individual title, or even NCAA postseason.
And lastly, your thoughts on being able to wrap up your fall season here at home today and the things you're looking forward to over the off season before you pick up right back here at Pryor Creek in March.
Yeah, it's a well-needed rest. We've been on the road 5 straight weeks. I think the girls have done a fantastic job keeping up in the classroom, being on the road as much as we have, and then playing good golf at the same time. It's hard to do both, and they have definitely done both and been very successful at it. It's going to be nice to give them a couple weeks off that they don't have to think about anything besides having fun with their friends and getting caught up in the classroom. I think we're ready to get back in the weight room though, starting next week, and work on some off-season stuff, some strength and conditioning that we do, and I think that will only help us get better and better as a team come spring. The course today was in fantastic shape. The greens out here have been the best I have seen in a very long time. They were smooth, they were consistent, they were fast. The greens were receptive, and the course was in great shape. And so I got to give a big kudos to Pryor Creek and their staff for setting up a tremendous golf course for the couple days that we got to come out and play on it. And it just makes life a lot easier when everybody walks away from a tournament and is happy about the way that the course was set and the way the greens were. And then I'd also like to thank Sun Mountain Sports and All Color Embroidering here in Billings for helping out and sponsoring this event. Without their support, it wouldn't be as successful as it is. And so I definitely want to give a big thank you to those people and tell them without their support, we wouldn't have had as successful tournament as we did.